Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today going through weekly trading review of the week 2023, March 13th through the 17th. Let's get started on it. So kicking off, I took two trades, had 0 wins, 2 losses, and lost 1.6 R multiple and a minus 5.59 R gain. Now getting to the first trade, dollar Swiss. Why did I take this trade? After price broke daily level 92.81, it left an untested level that set a Dipping Dot setup, which is a key setup for me. And how to execute this trade? Limit activated at 92.56. I woke up around the time this happened and saw that it didn't give me the reaction that I wanted off the level. However, I did not close the position. I allowed it to take me out at a full 1R. So there was a situation where I woke up, I saw the reaction off the limit level, and it was an opportunity for me to close, but I didn't. I just thought, let me just see if it turns around, which is just completely against my trading rules. Should be closing that situation. So it's a major fault on this, and if I did that, that would probably be the week would probably be at a minus 2%, minus 3% gain instead of a minus 5%. Okay, how could I have done better? I could have closed the position after I saw that it didn't give me the reaction that I wanted to see. This action could have reduced the loss. And there's that trade. Now going to second trade. Why did I take this trade? After dollar Swiss failed, I saw the reaction I wanted to see earlier and considered it the same trade. So I got the reaction a little bit after the closure or the full stop out of the first position. And after I got that reaction, I would decide to just go ahead and enter off that reaction manually. And how to execute it, I manually entered on the close of the ideal reaction candle. After price broke back above daily level 92.56, I adjusted my stop 50% of the original stop. This is a mismanaged action, so it's completely against my rules. Nothing in my rules says to do that. Nothing in my trading plan says to do that at all. And I was really just afraid of losing money in that situation. So I was just trying to protect it because I had just lost the position earlier. So really just a lapse in following my rules, a lapse in following my system, and trading off the whim or making off the whim decisions. How could I have done better on this trade? And I was struggling to say everything except for psychology because I want to put it in different words. How could I have done better on this trade? This trade could have been cut at the failure of the resistance after the first resistance level. So there was failure at a resistance level after price broke up initially. If we go down to the hourly, let's actually, because we can actually look at this. There's no need to rush. Oops. So right here, price failed at this level here. So that would have been an opportunity to close at that point. Because ideally I do want it to be pushing up way more aggressively during this time, especially with if there's news coming out during this time, which there was not particularly at this hour though. I have to go back and check. What day was this? The 16th? That is the benefit of having this here. $8:30. Don't know exactly the time. I remember this was about 4 or 5 a.m. 6, 7, 8. That's around that time. Yeah, so it was a little bit after. No real news events there. As I said, but something sellers. Yeah. That's where we got to think. Why am I not thinking in that? Wasn't thinking in those terms for some reason. Sellers and buyers. Open this back up and try to explain it. How I'm understanding it now, right? So we get buying pressure starting here. See buyers show their hand here, and price starts to begin pushing up. Buyers are still in control. Buyers are showing their hand and trying to push price above this level ideally. But then price gets to a resistance level. Last time buyers above the level uh, came into action, forming some liquidity there. And sellers came in and showed their hand and said they didn't want price to go up higher than that point, at least at this time. So at that point, that's at least an opportunity to take partials, if anything. Okay, how could I have done better on this trade? I could have kept myself where it was originally at, which I wouldn't have been stopped out at this point, even going into the weekend, if I kept the stop where it was, and then reduce risk or not have taken, could have reduced risk or not have taken the trade since it does not meet the real requirements of a Dippin' Dot. So Dippin' Dots are they have to be limit activated, not manually entered. So I treat it like a Dippin' Dot, which is one of the best trades that I have, and it wasn't. So put too much risk on that particular trade, unfortunately. Okay, review. Did I accomplish my goal from last week, which was add through once the level's been broken? There was no scenario, so we're going to do that following next week. And then next week, I also want to control my risk less than 4% loss going into next week. 5% loss in a week is a lot for me, so definitely just want to cut it off at the 4% mark at max. Uh, Ideally, positive week, of course, but we'll see what happens. What are the top two ideas for next week? Got Euro AUD looking for a sell, and we're gonna go ahead and bring this up since it is kind of off here. So price broke through this weekly level, and looking for price to come back up and test 1.6025, and then come back down to the daily level. That's pretty much it. It's pretty just price to tap above here, test the liquidity point of liquidity, and see it gather those orders and turn back around. So it's stuttering over my words right now, but essentially what I want to see happen. And then Euro JPY daily bearish engulfing in the untested level. Let's go ahead and look at this. We got this engulfing candle, bearish engulfing through a daily level. This one I'm extremely confident in, and actually I'll be looking for it to come down to the weekly level, not just stop at this this low here. If it does activate, I will look for it to push down further and also look to add on the way down as well. This is probably one of the best setups I have at the moment. So that is what I have planned for next week, and we'll see if those things set up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you have any questions, comment in the comment section. If you want to keep up with trades I take, link to the Discord server where I send out my trades and everything is there. It's completely free. Just go ahead and click the link and you can join. And with that, I will catch you guys later.